Tonight we saw Matilda the musical.
Matilda is a book by Roald Dahl, and he writes fabulous children's books. And this story is about a little girl named Matilda.
Just this very, very bright girl, which is gone completely unappreciated by her family, who her parents are both total television junkies and just kind of shallow and semi-criminal.
She's appreciated by other people in her life, which include the librarian, as well as her teacher, Miss Honey. Unfortunately, she is not appreciated by the headmistress of her school that she begins, Miss Trunchbull. Matilda brings strength to her classmates so they can fight for their rights against the evil Miss Trunchbull.
There are 4 girls that play the part of Matilda, and tonight we saw Una Lawrence.
She was a wonderful actress, wonderful performance. Whenever she sang, it made you feel for her.
She was just so on fire with everything. She was just a little spitfire on the stage, and she commanded it.
And she had big parts, long lines, and she was really, really good.
Miss Trunchbull is played by Bertie Carvel. It's a man playing a woman's role.
It was an excellent part from the development of it, the way he did it, the costuming. He was great.
You want to laugh at every single thing he says or does, and it's perfect.
Gabriel Ebert plays Mr. Wormwood, who is Matilda's father, and I really thought he was a standout performance. He does a lot of physical comedy. He was doing it well. You got that you were supposed to dislike him, but you loved him for disliking him.
Leslie Margarita plays Miss Wormwood, that is Matilda's mother. She had a wonderful, wonderful part, and she made the most of every single moment on that stage.
I thought it was very colorful. There were a lot of components in this play that made someone smile when they were looking at it. They felt good when they were watching it.
Matilda is a beautiful show to look at. The set was simple, but was augmented heavily by a lot of things coming up from the ground, a lot of things coming down from the ceiling, wonderful lighting.
I am a little bit torn, I think, on how I felt about the show. It is fabulous. It is. It's just not quite what I expected it to be.
I thought that the show had a lot of entertaining parts to it, and that there were a lot of good individual things going on, but it just wasn't altogether for me. I think it was a little bit long. Near the end, there was a couple things, and there was a storyline that just kind of to me, it was being pulled.
There were just certain elements that I was maybe excited to see or curious about how they would handle, and as a stage production, there was potential to make it a really cool, set design and special effects. It just wasn't there for me.
You were smiling from the beginning to the end. Comedy, suspense, wonderful acting. You feel for the characters.
It's an enjoyable play. I don't think people would walk out of it feeling really disappointed or anything. It just wasn't the best show this season for me.
I'm going to tell all of my friends, young and old, to buy tickets to Matilda if they can get them. Matilda the musical is the best musical I've seen this year.